In a life-threatening situation, the average person's heartbeat can be upwards of 175 beats per minute. A well-trained tango is able to stay cool, keep calm. Their heart rates can be 70 to 100 beats per minute. But by the time I'm done, that number goes down to 0.
Alright, hello everybody, it is Redmare Gaming here, coming at you with some more Rainbow Six Siege. Today is going to be the start of a new series, which I'm going to be reviewing all the operators in Rainbow Six Siege eventually. And to start us off, we have Pulse here. Pulse here is sort of underestimated by certain people, but he truly is one of the best defensive operators, for the roaming side anyways, that you can get. If you're like a Call of Duty player, this guy is really good for roaming the maps and just wrecking the team from behind usually, and just getting unexpected spots and stuff like that. And going through the loadout here, I would recommend running it with either both of the primaries are really good, but make sure that you have the nitro cell equipped unless you have some weird thing for barbed wire. But I highly recommend the nitro cell. It can get you out of a lot of sticky situations. But the way I run it is I usually run it with a shotgun, the M1014, and the UMP, or not the UMP, but the 5.7 or the 5.7, and it dishes out a whole shit ton of damage. Now let me explain why. He is fast, he's quiet, and he has a whole shit ton of damage that he can deal to the enemy team. Because of his shotgun and his C4 and his heartbeat sensor, holy crap. It's really, really good. So I highly recommend it. If you're just starting out in Rainbow Six Siege and you don't know who to pick, I highly recommend getting Pulse for the defense anyways. Because if he roams the maps and he gets behind the enemy, he can probably just throw a C4 in a group of enemies and kill 3, as many as there are over there. But sometimes it doesn't work out. He has his weaknesses because he may be fast and quiet, but he has like no armor whatsoever, and he can get wrecked by assault rifles. Which is, you know, there's disadvantages to Pulse, of course. Every operator has its own disadvantages, and Pulse unfortunately has really low armor, and he gets killed easily right there. But his heartbeat sensor, let's talk about that. This thing can literally detect enemies at a close range, and you can see exactly where the enemy is coming from. Now, it's really good sometimes, especially if you're behind a reinforced wall and you're in the objective. It can dish out a whole ton of damage, and you can just look and see where the enemy is. There's a few clips in here where I just show how that works perfectly. That C4 is really important because it can save your life, especially against shield users. And get on the UMP-45 now. This thing is really good for roaming and long maps, per se, long distance maps. Like this one. This one's alright. You can like break the windows and you can shoot down from the window and you can get a whole ton of freaking kills, or at least downs anyways. This UMP-45, it is really good. So is the M1014. He has really good weapons and they dish out a whole ton of damage. And like I said, I highly recommend getting Pulse and trying him out at least, because he can definitely be one of the best defensive operators. Maybe not the best, but one of the best like roaming operators in the game that you can get. He is really, really good. I can't dish that out enough. But like I said, he does have his disadvantages, low armor, but that's just about it. That's like the only disadvantage that I can think. So like in this clip here, I killed that sledge that was running at me for some reason, and the C4 saved my life, because I probably wouldn't be able to handle that shield operator, which would have killed me. So that was Pulse in a nutshell. I would give him like an 8 out of 10 because he's fucking good. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe for daily basis on my videos. Without further ado, see you all in the next video. Adios.